Stop the violence, man. You know what I mean? All the things I be saying in my videos is to motivate people to leave the streets alone. And I'm just talking about my experiences. Like I said, I ain't dissing nobody. I'm dissing the streets. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stop people from going down that route that I went down. A lot of people, like I said, don't know how to maneuver and get out of situations. I was lucky enough to get out of a lot of bad situations. I ain't the smartest person on earth. I think God just blessed me. I got a purpose. This is my purpose. So, with that being said, man, this part 3 of Sturdy Stories. Motivational purposes only. Like I said, man, been through it all in the streets, man. Ain't no love, no real love, and no real loyalty in the streets. Like I said, man, I had pounds of weed at 16, 17. It was a short period that I was selling drugs. I never sold drugs for like 2 years. 16 to like 18. And I got my money up fast as hell with no help, no handouts, ain't nobody front me nothing. I got it all from the muscle. Started off with a quarter ounce and worked my way up to 2 pounds. You feel me? And I took off after that. But in the midst of all that, like I said, it took for me, to go through something to start paying attention to how people be moving in the streets. And that's why I say ain't no loyalty in the street. Like I said, man, I remember, going to my stash spot where I kept my pounds of weed at. I kept a scales there, weed, stuff you bag up weed with, and I remember one time, man, I went to my spot, my stash spot, and I remember my scale was missing. You feel me? The stuff moved. It looked like, somebody was in my shit trying to find my shit, but they couldn't get it. You feel me? So now I go through the alleyway, I see my scale sitting in the middle of the alleyway in the snow. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? That's weird as shit. But in my head, I'm like, I ain't thinking it could be one of my homies. But at the end of the day, like, who else knew where I kept my stuff at? Ain't nobody knew where I kept my stuff at but my homies. I'm talking about I come. So, I change where I put my stuff at. You feel me? I switch it up. So now I start putting my stuff, in, because I had 2 cars at the time, and I ain't drive one of them. So I put my stuff in the car. You feel me? Leave it in there. I remember coming out the middle of the night, the bus and track, and I see my car and the stuff in it. You could tell, like, somebody was trying to break in my car. Like, they put something in the middle of the door to try to break it in the door. And this how I knew it was one of my homies, because, if a person know you keep work in the car, they gonna bust the windows out and pop the trunk. The motherfuckers that did it didn't bust the windows. They try to open the door and pop the trunk. They didn't want to bust the window. So that's how it was, just little suspicious stuff like that. Man. And that's why I say, you gotta watch who you be around on. Everybody ain't loyal to you. You gotta realize everybody not loyal. It's a lot of situations like that. I remember, it's crazy. You gotta watch these females too. Like, females be messy, man. So it's just like, I remember a time a chick called me and my homie to come pick her and her friends up. I mean, this how real this shit is. They call us to pick them up. We go on the west side of, Chester to pick these chicks up. A motherfucker come running out the crib on us with a chopper, masked up, AR. So, I mean, we couldn't even pull off. You feel me? So now, I mean, we opened the door. We just opened the door, you know what I mean? Because it was nothing we could do. We opened the door. They're like, oh, shit. Man, I thought they was talking about a different Maury that was out here. I didn't know they was talking about you. You know what I mean? So the whole time, these bitches trying to line us up. They'll line me up the whole time. They thinking he thought it was a different person. So that just shows how grimy the situation is. Like, I've been in situations where as though I could have got backdoored. You feel me? And I maneuver down the situations. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna get too many details about that situations like that. But now, I mean, I keep that shit a bit. I ain't signed up for all that shit, so I mean, that's why I left the streets alone in 2012. You feel me? I said that shit wasn't for me. Like, I've been in a lot of situations that made me say, yo, like, the streets ain't where it's at. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been shot. I've been jumped. I've been a lot of things, man. Like I said, I've been through it in the streets. You feel me? So I'm trying to think, like, there's certain stuff that I don't want to get into. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think, like, people been stealing packs and stuff like that, but you know what I mean? Um, I mean, like I said, man, one thing about me growing up, I was always a genuine person to try to help as many people as I can. Like I said, I bailed motherfuckers out of jail. You know, I gave motherfuckers money for commissary. I always sent pictures and letters. But then I feel like when it was vice versa, it wasn't the same energy. You know what I mean? It was different when the shoe was on the other foot. You feel me? I've been in a lot of situations. I can give you 1,000 situations. I'm just trying to think, what can I say to convince? Yo, I've been through a lot of life experiences, so I'm trying to think, like, what can I do? Like, I ain't looking for no approval, but I'm trying to help convince y'all that the streets not where they're, even though people gonna make their own decisions, but maybe, I can help them make the right decision. I feel like, you know, if you bite the hand that feeds you, that's disloyalty. If you do anything behind my back or behind any people back, that's disloyalty. You feel me? I don't care what it is. If you been sneaky for time behind somebody back out here in the street, that's disloyalty. You know what I mean? You know, a person that protects you and defends you and do right behind your back, that's loyalty. You know what I mean? Loyalty is, doing the same for what somebody would do for you. So if I'm loyal to you, you loyal to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I seen some of the craziest things, man. Like I said, I lost family to these streets. When bro and them died, his hood only gave up 300 for his funeral. You know, when Cuz died, ain't nobody give up no money for his funeral. You feel me? When that's what I'm saying, like, man, ain't no loyalty in this shit. Get a job and stay out the way. Cause, nah, man, how you gonna take care of your family if you in jail? Who gonna protect your family if you dead? You feel me? These motherfuckers don't got your back like they said, though. From my experiences. You know what I mean? So, stop the violence. We pushing peace over here. For my city, for the youth. Too many young boys dying out here. And it's getting worse and worse, and kids dying younger and younger. And then y'all know it's a cold game, a grimy game out here. Ain't nothing fair in the streets. You feel me?